Welcome back to the Mau Morning Show. We are continuing our beautiful conversations this Wednesday morning, speaking about inaugural research happening at the University of the Southern Caribbean from the 7th to the 8th of March. In studio with us this morning is Dr. Barbara Reynolds, Vice President of USC, and Dr. Len Archer, Provost of USC. Good morning to both of you and welcome.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
It's a pleasure to have both of you on the show, and especially to speak about this event coming up. It's something that is monumental and definitely touches different facets of society that need to be touched. So let's speak about the main theme. What is the main theme and why is it considered pioneering? Dr. Archer.
Oh. Well, this is the beginning of a movement towards what we call USC 100. The University of the Southern Caribbean has been it was established in 1927, so we'll be 100 years old in a few years. And this is one of the events that we've established. It will become an annual event, obviously, moving towards that year. We chose this particular topic because it's very important in our society. As we study the research and we look at things going around the world, we recognize that lifestyle is important. Here in Trinidad, health, crime, how are those impacted by what we do, how we live, and so we thought that this is a very, very important aspect of research, ongoing research, that will bring benefit to the society in Trinidad and Tobago.
I mean, I definitely agree with you there when we speak about lifestyle, particularly of something we all experience, maybe in different ways, but we all experience it. And one of the things that definitely jumped out at me with this is that your subtopic is forgiveness and health, a human flourishing perspective, not something that you see very often on such a large scale. So, Dr. Reynolds, can you share with us a bit on that?
Okay, so first of all, Caribbean people are by and large really religious. At least in principle. And so behind everything we do, whether it's the church, the mosque, the temple, we believe in something behind us, and that's what impels us. It informs our worldview, how we move, how we are, how we think. And the essence of this conference is the research that shows that there really is a link between our spirituality, how we're able to forgive, and wellness or well-being. And we tell kids this all the time, forgive, forget. We know that when we get past something, our stress levels go down, so the tensions go down, we're better able to work, we eat better, we sleep better, we exercise better. So that's kind of like the non-scientific the non-scientific synopsis of what the conference is about. And what we have is a really good set of researchers at the global level, at the regional level, at the national level, coming in to Miracle Valley on campus, but as well as online, to share their research, their contemporary research about what this means.
Now, it's interesting, as you mentioned, online as well, because we were just discussing, this is going to be a hybrid event.
It is.
Yeah. Would you say that this is enhancing the accessibility when it comes to the region as well, or is this just something that you're saying is for Trinidad and Tobago?
Absolutely. It's not just for Trinidad and Tobago. USC is a regional institution, it's Southern Caribbean, but it's also global. And one of the things we know very well is that the technology bridges time and geography and space. But the issues are very germane to all of us because we're intertwined. I don't know a single Caribbean person who doesn't have a relative living in the north or the northeast or the west or the south. And our lives are so enmeshed, so interlinked that what happens over there affects us. And so this idea of bringing spirituality to the fore, whatever your religion is, or if you don't have a religion but you believe in something, some kind of philosophy, bringing this to the fore and helping us to understand the linkage between that and our well-being on a daily basis.
And that's something that's so important on a daily basis as well. Now, unfortunately, something we also experience on a daily basis, regardless of where we are in the world, let's be clear about that, is crime.
Yes.
And this conference as well, we're speaking about spirituality, and I'm feeling as though we're going to also see that link on the crime situation as well. How would you say that this is going to be able to contribute to societal challenges in general?
Well, there are two important aspects here. One is the human flourishing, how
Right.
we live, how the experiences, and that's just another term for a lifestyle. That's a kind of a modern scientific term for our life experiences.
What is it again? Let me write it down.
Human flourishing.
Human flourishing.
Yes,
All right.
you will see that. You will see that fairly often in
Or
many of
not.
in many of the papers that are produced and delivered. And just to add to what she was saying about, what Dr. Reynolds was saying about the international experience, it is not just international information. Many of these researchers are from Trinidad and Tobago, the Caribbean.
Right.
As a matter of fact, you'll notice that Dr. David Williams, who is the featured speaker,
Yes.
he's actually an alumnus of the University of the Southern Caribbean. He's from the Caribbean. He's now the most cited black social science researcher in the world.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. And he is also the chair of the Department of Social Sciences at Harvard. He comes with a lot of information, a lot of experience, very respected. And in addition, we have a number of researchers and presenters from over about 30 different institutions around the world and the Caribbean, including the University of the West Indies here, West Indies Theological Seminary, and other institutions who are taking part. So we see this as not just a global event, but something that brings a lot of benefit to the Trinidad, the local society. And for those of us who grew up here and are used to the experiences here and know of the experiences here, and also see what's going on in our society, we think there's a really vital need for further understanding of how this kind of experience benefits us here locally.
Oh, there definitely is a vital
Can I
need
just
for
break that down?
Of course.
Because it's critical that we understand that research is not out there
Yeah.
above us about things that, fancy people talk about. It's really about our everyday lives. If you live in my hometown where crime is a problem, where what we used to call break and enter,
Yeah.
I think they call them home invasions, crime in the street, petty crime in the marketplace, it's important that we understand how our spirituality helps us deal with these everyday little mini crises. So the research is not just about people up there, it's really about our lived experience every day.
That is something that is so important and definitely needs to be shared and heard
Yes.
right here this morning, of course,
Yes.
and in general, because
Yes.
again, these are challenges we all face, and many times you do see it as, okay, academics, researchers up
Yes.
here, we're here, where are we meeting in the middle?
Yes.
So thank you for providing that space.
Yep.
And talking about that space, let's get some registration information. Where can we register? How much are the fees?
The fees are really high. Like they're enormous high.
Oh my gosh.
So it's $100 TT.
Oh my gosh.
So just go to the website www.usc.edu.tt and find the portal and register. And if you're a student, if you're an academic, you don't have the $100, call me. I'll pay for you to register.
I mean, there we go. And this is what community is about. It's so important.
It's right on the landing page of the USC website, so you don't have to do a lot of searching. It's right on the front page there.
Excellent.
If they go on now. So
Now, it's 2 days. What time does it start?
8:30.
8:30 in the morning?
On
Registration,
Thursday
yep.
and Friday.
And
Yes.
these are all day seminars, conversations?
Yes.
Yes, all day on
Yes.
Thursday. On Friday, I think it ends at about 1:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
And of course, we mentioned this is hybrid and also
Yes.
in person.
That's correct.
Is it a case of first come, first serve in person?
No. I think we've got a lot of space on campus.
Okay.
We have people already registered, so, if you're not able to get onto the website today, drive up to campus tomorrow. We'll have people at that desk ready to register you. If you're a student, bring your student ID card. That helps.
Okay, there you go. Absolutely fantastic. Very briefly before we go, if you could just share some of the topics that are going to be touched on for this event, Dr. Archer.
Yeah, some of the topics include lifestyle. I think I have a list of some of them. The role of forgiveness and health, the role of religion and spirituality, therapeutic interventions, methods for research and public and community health projects. It's just a variety of topics that will help enhance the understanding of of the topics, but also it will help some of our local researchers and our students better their abilities to do the research within our communities.
Definitely. Well, Dr. Archer and Dr. Reynolds, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for bringing this space. It is critical that we have a space like this in the times that we live in.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us.
It's been an absolute pleasure. Talking about a brand, well, let me not say brand new, but a research conference 2024 that you do not want to miss, happening on the 7th and the 8th of March right here in Trinidad and Tobago, and also online. Go straight to their website to get more information, and make sure that you stay tuned, because we're taking a quick break and we're going to be back with more on the Now Morning Show.